Gen X seriously has to be one of my favorite generations currently existing right now. I mean, they are one of the hardest working generations of all time. And they're willing to do jobs that others aren't willing to do, like being a fax machine operator. I don't know how they're still in use. But even though they've mastered these ancient technologies, recently, I'm seeing that they are now rising up against Gen Z. And honestly, every other generation too. See, this all started because of the leader of Gen X, the general, the best looking rapper of all time, Jay-Z. Okay, I lied, it's Eminem. Anyways, Eminem recently said that he's getting canceled by Gen Z, especially in his well thought out, amazing lyrics of one of his new songs that go like, you're gonna cancel me, yeah, Gen Z me, bruh? That was so fire, bro. Basically, Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem according to Eminem. So there's no way he's lying, right? And you know, Eminem fans have since ran with it. But I don't know if it's just me, but this video may have sparked a fire in Gen X to begin rising up against all who have been trying to cancel Eminem.
Cancel Eminem. Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem? Honey, that's cute. Listen, little kitties, let me make this quite clear. This man was around even before you were here. So what, you're all mad because the man was a lyricist while all your rappers are mumbling gibberish? No, go ahead and shut your mouth. Better yet, go and sit your ass in time out because boy was running laps even before you could walk. Hell, boy was spitting bars even before you could talk. So no, afraid you're null and void, dear. I'm afraid your opinion don't matter here because one day you'll grow up and see how everyone went and forgot about Z.
I must say, that was straight. And besides, I don't think I've ever heard a single person from Gen Z say that they want to cancel Eminem. Like, no one has ever been like, you know, what a lovely sunny day. You know what I should do today? I want to cancel Eminem, bro. I want him canceled today. Let's cancel him today. Like, where is this coming from? Because at this point, it looks like I need to do it myself. So as the representative of Gen Z, I just want to say Eminem is canceled. I still will be listening to his music though, not his new ones. Anyways, at least now the lyrics make a little bit more sense. Now, with everything that's been happening, it has finally allowed Gen X to come together. Just like my parents' marriage, it's bound to end up in divorce. But it's finally allowed them to be bold enough to post stuff like this.
Gen X rise.
I don't know what he was doing, but Wakanda forever, bro. Now, these videos just ended up popping up over and over and over and over again, to the point I'm wondering, what are they even rising up against? It's just one random afternoon and Gen X is ready for war. And over what? Arthritis medication? But then again, they did survive dial-up internet, so they definitely have the patience for this. And they did have to survive drinking out of a garden hose too. I mean, hey, nothing beats the taste of garden hose water, I guess. But I'm not gonna lie, Gen X are super organized for this whole thing. Like, one Gen Xer could call on Gen X and about 1,000 would respond in seconds. Now, when he called on Gen X, they assembled like the Avengers in the comment section. And they all came out of nowhere saying, answering your call, Gen X 1974 Iceland. Gen X here, Sicily 1976. Here, Gen X 1974 ready to party, ready to rumble. 1974 Virginia, hashtag teamwork, hashtag Gen X crew. I told you, bro, they came out of nowhere. Like, it was a damn classroom roll call in the comments. Like, these people were saying Gen X 1979, Gen X 1976, Gen X 1969. Anyways, Gen X's are always there for each other. Gen Z could never be this organized. Like, especially when Gen X wants to ride at dawn against their enemies. What's going on? What's going on? How did we end up here? And you know, about 150-year-olds with back problems just spawned in, so let's get them, guys. Anyways, I'm still hella confused about what they're trying to rise up against, so it's better for me to just let them explain it.
For those Gen Zers out there that don't understand the Gen X rise, let me explain it. The Gen X folks are the toughest people that currently exist in our world today. They are emotionally tough and they are physically tough. I am the oldest millennial. I was born in 82, but I had an older brother, so I was raised as a Gen X kid. And let me tell you a little bit about how we were raised. Nobody was watching us. Nobody catered to us. Nobody gave a flying flip where we were or what we were doing.
Basically, what we have here is child neglect. And I still don't see what this has to do with Gen Z, because at this point, go to therapy. It's okay to talk about your feelings in a constructive way. Now, she did basically say a whole lot of nothing, so let's not waste time here. But she did mention that Gen X is the smartest generation, the toughest generation, and that they are standing up to the mess of the world, which still mentioned absolutely nothing. Like, honestly, it's gotta be boredom. Like, come on now. It has to be because they're bored. Now, millennials are being caught up as backup for this war that Gen X has started with basically themselves at this point. What are they trying to use millennials for? Are they gonna give them a participation trophy or something? Look, I don't know how it's come to a point where Gen X is trying to conscript millennials. But seriously, what are they fighting? The urge to take a nap? Like, I'm so confused. And what are millennials supposed to do in this situation exactly? Like, free the millennials, bro. They were dragged into this against their will. Now, Gen X is being canceled by Gen Z. How? I don't know. Do they think that Gen Z has the power to bring a whole generational cancellation? Like, they're giving us too much power, man. Got me feeling like I'm Black Widow, but alive. You guys remember when I said that all of this has to be because of boredom? This is what I mean, because who is actually out there trying to actively cancel a whole generation? Like, no one is actively doing this. Oh my goodness, it is strangely a sunny day again. But you know what's been recently getting on my nerves? Gen X. We need to cancel them today. I mean today, just like Eminem, cancel them today. But you know, I don't want this to be the memory that we have of Gen X. So just like the possible dementia that they may have in the future, let's just forget about it. Now, Gen X are a generation we should not piss off. They are well and truly a threat because they used to walk to kindergarten by themselves. You know, I get walking to school on your own, but aren't kindergarteners like 5 years old? Bro, whoever raised Gen X, throw the whole generation away, bro. But you'll see why they are not to be pissed off. Like, seriously, who pissed off the Gen X's, bro? Reveal yourself immediately. Like, how does one piss off a whole generation? Does it just happen like this? Ew, your shoes are ugly. Bye. Calling all Gen X's. You know what time it is. They mess with the wrong generation. Green light, go. On the real though, nothing is more scarier than getting chased by a bunch of 40 to 50-year-olds, bro. Do not mess with them. Now, I want to see what it takes to have the mentality of a Gen Xer. Like, what goes through the mind of a Gen Xer? Because what I'm about to read you, they have the opportunity to do something amazing. Gen X is awake. They poked the bear. You were warned. Welcome to the Gen X playground. In case of injury, stop crying. Walk it off, blow on it, you're fine, no one really cares. We will mess you up, leave us alone. Please don't be rude to me, because my rude will outrude your rude and I'll make you cry. We were raised not to be seen or heard. We were bred to bite, not bark. They call us Generation X. I didn't turn into an asshole overnight. It took years of people letting me down, pissing me off, and dealing with idiots to get this good at it. Now, after reading this, I must say Gen X is misunderstood. Because when it comes to the generations, all we ever hear about is Gen Z, millennials, and boomers, but we never hear about Gen X. And this Gen X rising really is Gen X trying to be heard and seen, by all the other generations out there. Well, it's either that or they're just completely losing their goddamn minds. Like, it's either one of the two. Now, I don't think I need to say this, but the vast majority of Gen X are far too busy and have shit going on in their lives to care about even a small fraction of what Gen Z does. Remember, this is a small fraction of Gen X's going through their midlife crisis right now. Anyways, it's been your boy Era, the honorary Gen Xer and my new favorite generation of all time. And if you've made it this far, you're officially part of Gen X now. Welcome to the goddamn team. Anyways, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time when I'm a part of Gen Z again. All right?